What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. This video is going to mainly be talking about the changes that I'm making to the defensive AI in the game. You know, people want franchise mode, and I want franchise mode so bad. I want to do so much with this game, and we have a pretty bright future, I think. But in the meantime, it's about gameplay, about fixing it, about porting it over to the consoles, and we have a lot of work to do. And I'm one of those guys that the gameplay is always on my mind. I'm always trying to improve it. I want this game to be great, and it has to be great on the field in order for it to happen. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of what I've done. I'm going to do some play testing here to kind of talk through it. But I also wanted to bring up a really cool article that was just sent over to me by one of our Discord guys. And here we go. So Operation Sports, they've been covering the game for quite some time now. And I guess they are doing a 2021 award feature or whatever. And one of the games that got in there was our game. So I'm really, really appreciative and excited, you know, to see this on here. I read through it, and they're basically calling the game the best alternative sports game in 2021. And that's a pretty big deal because when I think alternate sports game, and they say it here, you know, it's crucial to the genre, which, you know, it's how they think of, like, you know, other categories. So it's, you know, it's an alternative to the various sports that are out there. They say it here. They say during this time, the importance of alternative sports choices has become crucial to the genre. This is how we think of this category. It's not alt rock or skateboarding. It's just a game that's an alternative to the accepted norm for various sports. So really, you know, it's saying that it's even comparing the game to like Super Mega Baseball, you know, and the bigs and NFL Blitz. And, you know, it's trying to, you know, put us in there as the best alternative sports game of the year. And they say that, you know, if you haven't heard of us, we're a mix of Tecmo Bowl, Joe Montana football, and a hint of Madden and NFL 2K. And the cool thing about this article is that, you know, I respect Operation Sports a lot. You know, I grew up watching, you know, and using their website and throughout the years, and I definitely respect them. And it's kind of cool to see our game on here because a lot of people don't even know about it. It's not on consoles yet, and I think that I'm proud of the game. You know, I'm proud of what's on the field. I'm proud of the product that we've put out there. We're trying to improve it because I love, you know, a quality football game. And, you know, that's what I want to do, right? I want to make this game great. And if it's a game that I can play and I love, then I'm sure people that like football games will probably feel the same way. So I'm excited about it. And check out this article. I'll put a link in the description here below for you guys to go check it out. Shout out to Robert Collars. You know, he's been the guy that's pretty much been writing everything for Legend Bowl. And, you know, I know that he definitely appreciates the game. This is an old screen. The new screen is basically this one here. So the game's come a long way. And I'm definitely just wanted to highlight that because it's a big deal. I love, you know, seeing articles like that. If they ever come out, I just jump on them because the game has been a really long road for me, and it's been a labor of love, and, you know, I'm passionate about it, and I really think the game is coming around. I think it's pretty good. So without further ado, let's jump on into the stuff that I did. So basically, let's pump this volume a little bit up here. Basically, what happened was, I'm in the Discord. I'm talking to members out there. You know, I'm always talking to people, and I'm trying to get the most feedback and kind of just sharing ideas and things like that. And basically, one of the guys was saying that he's playing on coach mode, and he's seeing that the the games are like blowouts. So he was using the New York Empires, which have a very, very stout running game. All right. So if you look at them on here, let's go over to the New York Empires, and you look at their halfback. I mean, they got this guy at a 97 skill, 91 speed, 93 agility. He's probably one of the top running backs in the game. Okay. He's right up there. He's number one. Okay. So he's playing with the number one running back in the game. And he was saying that he's getting outside runs on the, every time he wants. So he's just basically running outside in coach mode, and he's getting like these crazy scores where he's beating up on the computer. And I hate hearing about that. I don't want that to happen. So I'm working on trying to improve it. And I'm really happy with the results so far. And I'm going to kind of walk you through, what I'm talking about here and how the game's playing. But in the end, it really just kind of, really just made me jump in and improve the AI play calling, and some of the AI like blocking. So I'm going to show you some of that now. And I got the game on hard difficulty, which is what I play on. And let's try it out. So let's go ahead and let's be the Empire. Let's play against a top tier defense, which, these guys are ranked number 1. So we're going to play against the Eagles, and we'll keep them as that color. I like this New York Empire's color, but what I want to do is I want to play some scrimmages here, and I want to run the ball on the outside. I want to run it in the inside. I want to run some passing plays, and I kind of want to talk you through what I've done here. So to start with, what's going to happen in the game, and I may have to like tweak this around a little bit, but the defense is just going to get smarter. Okay, when you pick a running play, and we're going to go ahead and pick a toss to the right, basically. When you pick a running play, I want the defense to come out with a better formation. Okay, so it's going to choose a set of formations that are more powerful for whatever, for whatever play you're running. Okay, and they're not necessarily going to go after the run. Like they're playing zone here. But two of the things I did. So the blocking has been improved here. And when I say blocking, I mean, let's say the blocker is running into the defender, a lot of the face direction, right? So like if the blocker's going north, right? Let me just do something here to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to switch over. So 1 second, let me switch back over to the screen, and then let me just do some drawing here for you. My favorite thing I like to do. So if we go, all right. So if we basically have a blocker here and he's facing north, and then this guy's facing south. Okay. Or let's just say this guy was facing like west. Okay. Well, what happened is when they would engage, the game would kind of leave this guy facing west and this guy facing north. But now what happens is whatever direction the blocker's in, the defender is going to basically turn around and face him. So he'll face south in this case. What I also fixed, which hopefully it's fixed, is sometimes when these guys are pushing into each other, if let's say the defender is pushing through the blocker and actually gets past him. Let's say he gets underneath him this way. What was happening is they would like warp over to like this side over here. So some weird thing would happen and they would like come this direction and then just like jump. It was really weird. And what is basically happening now is if you've gone past that person, or you're starting to get like right when you cross them, which is like right in the middle here, as soon as they get to that point, then they win, and then this guy will fall to the floor. So it's going to look a lot better from that perspective. And with the running game, I know I'm telling you guys a lot here, but with the running game, basically what happens now, when the runner comes to the outside, as soon as he gets past these two hash marks here, basically the line, okay, the defense wakes up. Okay. So it's a lot better now. And also when he gets like 3 or 4 yards, like right around this range of the line, they also kind of pick up a little faster. So that's one improvement. Their reaction times are better. And also when they're outside of these lines, okay, or they're over the scrimmage, the blocking gets weaker. And if you think about real football, because what was happening here, what was happening in the game is that the blockers would be like all the way out here or even out this way, and they would hold on to a block for like 5 or 6 seconds. Like it would be forever. And if you think about real football and how fast football flows, the rate of speed that the game, plays in, and then on top of it, holding calls. Okay. This game doesn't have any holding calls. So what I did was if you're not in this main line area and you're outside, I make that transition a lot faster. I give a bump to the defender, okay, based on their skill. And they may or may not win the battle. But really what I'm trying to do here is if you are outside in the field in this way, okay, and you're a defender, you should not automatically just be out of the play. Like in real life, they sometimes just run around the blocker or they just do a quick little under move and they just swim, around them because these dudes are very agile and they get around people. So basically, with all that stuff said here, okay, we're going to go ahead and flip back to the game. I don't know if it's going to look any different, but this is actually the better version here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a running play. Okay. So let's go ahead and switch back over to the game here. And then I'm going to go ahead and toss it to the right and just show you. Now this dude is really fast. Okay. Now remember, I got it on hard and I can't get around these guys every time. Okay. I'm going to keep running this same play a few times so you guys can kind of see it in real motion. And before, oh, I can't do it there. I want to check the replay out too. But see, it's crazy hard now. Now I'm playing on hard and I'm also playing against Washington. Let's take a look at the replay here. So maybe I can show you a little bit of what I was talking about. If you look at if you look at this is a perfect example of what I was talking about. So if you look, the defender's going south, the blocker's going to the right. And as soon as the defender engages with the blocker, you see how he turns to the left there? And I'm talking about this guy here. Okay. So as soon as that guy comes down and hits, see in the past, what he would do is he would stay down and he would fight him that way. But I got him now looking at each other. Okay. And then on the outside, if you look on the outside, these guys, these plays just happen a lot faster. Now this guy's a 99, so he's going to blow right through this dude. Like it's like a boom. And this guy is an 89. Okay. So, they're playing against some weaker guys and they're just blowing through that line. So I want the defense to mean something in this game. I always have. And I want to do some play testing now to kind of see how things feel. Now you can still get a runoff, I'm going to take these names off just so I can see this a little bit better. I have it on high. The camera's all the way up right now, zoomed out because I want to see the full play. And let's go back to this. This was a cool play too. Like if we look at this one and we zoom out a little bit, the blocking just looks so much cleaner right now with the way they're facing each other. Everything just like lines up a lot cleaner. They're reacting a lot better on defense. And I'm just really excited because I want even though it's funny, people complain that this game is too hard, but I want it to be hard. Okay. This game is not meant to be an easy game. And I don't want the outside runs to be an exploit by any means. That's so cheesy and destroys the fun factor in this game. I want outside runs to be earned. Like in this case, I earned some yards there, and that feels good because not every time will the defense make the right choice? I mean, they actually blitzed me there. Okay, they threw a blitz at me and they got burnt. Now on this one, they're going to do more of a cover zone here. Now they came in pretty hard right at that time. Okay, I don't know why they came in so hard. Maybe they, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I gotta look at that because they're supposed to be playing a zone. Let me see that again. So if we look, those guys should be playing a zone, but I think as soon as they see it's coming in, he's coming after them. They're coming strong. So maybe that needs to be tweaked a little bit. I'm not sure. You know? Now, when you're playing the game, you don't know what the other team's picking, right? In this case, they're picking a man and some blitz. But they're really coming in hard, you know? And you see, that time was interesting because that time, this blocker, who's an 87 blocker, just took that dude out. He just clipped him. Boom. And even that stuff looks pretty cool, you know? I kind of like seeing that. I just love this game. This game is looking really solid. I may need to tweak, like for these guys to just run in like this, I may need to tweak the, I don't know. I feel like they're just running in off the bat. So I'm not sure why they're doing that. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. I mean, they're playing man. They're all pointing basically to the running back. So that makes sense that they're coming after them. But see, it's a lot harder to run. Okay. Let's try to run some runs from the inside. Now, if you do an inside run, the AI is not stupid. They're gonna try to pick a better play. I mean, look how stacked the box is, right? They're coming in there, but you could still get a runoff. Okay. I'm curious to see how you guys play this. Okay. Now, if I go back, let's just do this for fun. If I go back to the main menu here and I change the difficulty to normal and I pick the same exact teams, you know, I did this a minute ago before I started the video and I was getting a lot better success. So let's see what happens now, because what I want to happen is I want the game to be challenging if you want it to be challenging, right? So if you're on hard or legend, I want the game to be a lot harder, you know? And if you want the game to be easy, then you should be able to put it on easy and the game's easier. So let's see if this gets any better. I know before it was easier, and I think part of the reason why it was easier was because when you play on easy or normal, as you know, go up in the difficulty, the other team gets a little slower, they get a little less skilled than you are. So that right there is going to let you beat them a lot more. Like I can already feel the difference, right? So I got like 4 yards there. And before I was getting, you know, I was getting a lot less success. So right now I'm like 2. See, look at this one here. So I'm going to get some more yards here, but you see what's cool about this now? No matter how you look at it, see, before what would happen is, this is a perfect example. The play just started, right? And this guy's going to get blocked, right? And before, he would have been blocked for this entire time. He probably would have not gotten out until maybe like right there. And by that time, the play's dead. Now look how much more coverage we have. Number one, he blows out this block. Okay, he's an 80 something skill. This guy's a 72, so really he should anyways. And I love seeing stuff like this. I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. I don't care. You know, this guy's an 87, this guy's a 96, and for some reason this guy just gets like blown out. Boom. So I don't know, but that I just like that kind of stuff. I think it looks really cool. And then over here, like I said, this guy is just not going to let the play die. He's not going to just let the play, you know, go away. He got away from the guy. You got some guys coming out here trying to stop a huge play from happening. And basically I get like, you know, 6 yards or so, 4 or 5 yards. And that's exactly what I want to see, right? I don't want to see, I want this game to feel challenging. I want you to feel like you need to earn a win. Okay. Now I'm picking all outside because, like, look at this one. Now, this is what would happen every single time when I was doing it before. Now, remember, I'm in training camp, so I got full turbo. I can't, my running back is not losing any stamina, so I can tap turbo the whole time. All right. Let me do an inside run here just to see what that feels like. Let me get one of these ISO plays. Now I'm stacking the box. They look like they're pretty much in a nickel. So, you know, I can still run up the middle if I want to. It got clogged up, so I had to kind of go a different direction because that guy came right through the middle and clogged it up. But who is that guy? That guy's probably a good player. He's a 96. You know, I do want to take a look at why they're running in so fast. That might be something that I messed with because they definitely seem to be coming in really fast into the hole. But look at that. I mean, so on normal you can get by. Okay, let's get back to hard difficulty because I think that's a really good setting if you want to be, you know, more of a sim player. Let's pick the same teams again, just so I can get a good measurement. Because these teams are probably some of the best running team and the best defensive team. Okay. And this is why I think this game does win an award like that, because even though people don't give the game credit, like some people do who've played it, but people don't understand that I have put over 4 years now into this game, and a lot of it has gone into the gameplay. You know, that's what I want to do. I want the game to be great because I don't like games that don't play great. They just fake it. You know, I love the way this game's playing. So I'm going to do another outside run. But see, I'm only going to get so many yards, and that feels good. If you think about the real NFL, those guys are getting like 3 yards, 4 yards a carry. They're not getting blowout yards every time. Okay? And if the defense has to be a little bit smarter or a lot smarter for this to happen, then so be it. You know? I want running to be a thing, but I don't want it to be OP. And it feels like it's OP with some of these teams. Okay? So this is going to change for the better. You know? I mean, I can't even get out of there. So this is a great defense. Okay? Now let's see what happens. Let me just throw a couple passes because the passing has been improved also. The play calling. So I'm going to do one of these passes, and they're picking a decent play here. Let me actually get out because the passing is going to be fine. I'm not worried about the passing. Let's do the Buffalo Steel against, let's pick a mediocre defense. Pick Miami. Okay. And we're going to see if we can run against them. Now, we're still on hard. Buffalo's got a great running back. I mean, he's not 90 something tier. He's in the 80s, I think. But he's good enough. And their line is good enough. So let's do the same run that we were doing the first time. And let's take a look at our running back. So Mahoney, he's an 88 skill, 89 speed. They're picking all out blitz. So this is going to be bad, you know, but even then with an all out blitz, I got around and I got some yards. Now keep in mind, I'm playing against a bad defense. Okay. These guys are not very good. If I look at the defensive side of the ball, they're like 82, 82, 79, 82, 83, 82. The cornerbacks are really good. So their secondary is nice. Free State, yeah. So their pass defense is solid. Their run defense is not so good. And that may be something I do down the road too, because right now I only show defense as a ranking. But these guys are a pretty damn badass passing defense, you know? But look at that. They're clogging up the hole. You know? So the first play, I got a good amount of yards. Second play, not so much. Now they're coming at me with these like hardcore defenses here. They're like blitzing me every time. But even then, I got 3 yards, you know? And if you think about running, like I say, in the real world, running is not, you know, you don't get 10 yards every time, you know? And that's what I'm trying to avoid here. Um, they are definitely picking some very strong plays. That's not normal. You know, it's kind of random what play they pick. They're picking more for formations. This one's an all-out blitz. So they're really coming after me. Well, that was a good little shake and bake. Man, if I could have blown that guy out, I did that myself. That was a nice little stutter move. Whoop, whoop. Blocking's looking good. I don't see any problems with blocking. So like this is probably a good example of what I coded. So check this out. So if this guy, see how they're kind of getting too close to each other, but as soon as he crosses, the guy who crossed wins, right? So basically this guy, I think, won because he crossed over him and he beat him out. So he falls. It's exactly what I want to happen. And that's what should happen. If you've pushed that much leverage on the guy should fall. This update might come out tonight, guys. I'm going to push this video tonight. Today's Wednesday. See, this is a better defense. See, they're not going to blitz you every time. They're just going to try to pick a better formation. You know, and even there, you know, it's hard to run. So I'm really happy with this. I might just play a quick quarter because now I'm excited to play the game myself. You know, like I don't get to play it that often. And I'm going to go ahead and be, let's be somebody who's got a decent running game. Let's check out the rosters here. Let's go to all the halfbacks. Let's sort them by skill or speed. See, Washington's got a pretty good running back too. Atlanta. Let's play. I think I might do Chicago against the Buffalo. Let me see. Unless I just do some random teams. Let's see what Chicago looks like here. So their defense is ranked 8-3. These guys are very similar teams. Maybe I should just shake it up here. Get some random teams going. Okay. Let me, I kind of like this uniform. See, these are some new uniforms too that have changed. This is like an Air Force model, like Army, and then like Desert Storm type of thing. These are some pretty cool teams. Let me try a different team here with a better, I don't know. I don't know who to pick. I'm trying to figure this out here. I mean, these guys are really good, but they're running. I don't know how good that is. Maybe it's better if I come over here and just take a look at the rosters again. So obviously Arizona's got a good quarterback. They got a good halfback. Buffalo's like an all-around team. They're not great. They're not horrible. These guys are good. Maybe I'll do a game where it's just the Washington versus New York, and I don't mind being Washington. They got a pretty good running back too. And let's just see New York, what they look like. Oh, they got a bad defense. So why don't I be, let's do the opposite. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do random teams and just see what happens. One more time. I like this. See, we got a good defense. They got a good offense. This is perfect. Let's roll with this. What are their jerseys? Ooh, I love those Nolas. I love the Nola. Maybe I'll go with the white. All right, so let's do some play testing here. We're on hard, okay? I'm gonna keep the camera up just to so I can see the play. But I think I might try to release this tonight. I'm gonna play it a little bit. I want to get some feedback from you guys, and let's see if we can do some play testing here on this video. All right, so we got a wind of like 7 miles per hour, and wind does play a factor now, guys, more than ever. Let's just go ahead and touch that back. And then let's try one of my runs, see what happens here. Now I can't see their package, but look at what they're coming out in. They're coming out in like a 4-4 or 4-6. And I'm gonna have to just, oh, so I got first off the bat. I'm just running deep on these guys. Now I'm gassed out. Now I don't know why the game is running so slow. There's something going on where it's running slow, maybe because the camera's so high. I don't know. I'm gonna change the camera. Something is up, maybe because I'm running OBS. I'm not sure. Let me bring that camera down. And it's also snowing, which that shouldn't really make a huge difference. I'm gonna take this ticker off too, because I know that sometimes is a problem. Let me try that again. So right there, we just saw that I got a pretty nice return. These guys are a decent defense, or they're not that good. Yeah, they're not that good. See, they're not that great of a defense. They're 80s. Secondary, yeah, their defense is weak. So see, you can run against a team like this, and that was just one play. So let's see what happens again. This time it looks a little bit more, but see, I'm running. I'm getting good yards. So on 2 plays, like if I look at the defense that they chose, they came in hard at me, and that guy just had a miss right there. He should have had me, you know? But that's just 2 plays, and this defense is not that good, which is what I want to see. If you're not a good defense and you're playing against a really good running back, okay, I want to see this happen. You know, I've only had 2 plays, so I can't really say, you know, the kicking's on really hard here, so don't mind the crazy cursor. I know people hate that. This should be a good kick. And that wind is blowing hard. Boom. I think one of the problems I'm seeing right now are the fans. Let me quit this and just change this, guys, because I think the amount of fans that are in the game are killing it. I don't know. Let's just turn them off for now. And then let me try this again. I'll do Buffalo, but I want to play with a better defense. I'll play as Buffalo. We'll make them red. Let's play with a stronger defense. We could do this. And then let's make it clear skies. Let's try this out. But, you know, I'm not showing you guys the before, because before I made these changes, like I said, you were basically running like I just did. That entire set of plays. I basically was doing, let me make sure these are turned off. This looks good. Difficulties on hard still. Okay. What I just showed you before, I mean, they were playing like they were like that was like it used to be. Like you could just run however you wanted to. And so, you know, it's going to get better now. Let's play some defense here. Now, defense isn't going to really change much, you know. I don't know why the game's running so slow. Something's not right. Maybe it's just eating up resources on OBS. Let's see if that did anything. I'm going to try to play a quarter here and just kind of see how things go. If I can get through it. Oh, that was a bad throw. What happened there? We just threw it over his head. So the throwing's more dynamic now too. All right, let me see how good this guy's. He's a good quarterback. No, halfback. He's an okay. He's a pretty bad quarterback, actually. He's an 82, so he's not the best. Let me try to stop them. Okay, I got that. I think I got that tackle. I kind of jumped through. Boom. And not bad, not bad. So I want to see how I do compared to on offense. Uh-oh. Ooh, thank you. Throw it out of bounds. I'm happy about that. All right, now we get the ball back. So we can see, try to do a drive here. Maybe I'll just do one drive and then call it a night. And then what I can do is I can release this update. Whoops, that's my bad. Let's get that ball. Oh, come on. All right, let's do the outside run. We'll do another toss to the right. And then, ooh. Okay. So we got right around these guys. So, it looks bad, but I'm telling you, I was going through a lot of training camp and it felt pretty good. Now they came at me pretty strong that time and they just totally blew the play. I mean, he just blew it. So that's interesting because right now I'm actually seeing better running than I thought I would. And look at this play. They're playing another tight formation here. I'm able to just kind of get around them. So that was easier that time too. I'm not going to go in the end zone because I want to just see what happens if I can do some more plays here. Because so far it seems like I'm running the ball at will. And it was so much harder when I was doing it in training camp. So let's try now. Okay, again, I got outside pretty easily. Let me just get a first down. So I'm basically just testing this live with you guys on this stream, and I kind of want to see better results than I'm seeing right now. I'm not sure why the defense, and I think maybe because it's somewhat random too at times, and I'm really trying hard to get around. So that was better. I think those defenses that they were picking were a little bit too tight. They had too many people in the box, and you need some guys outside. Like nickel's not a bad defense, right? See, that guy just so that looks better there. So trust me, I did a lot of play testing before this. I did probably like 60 to 100 plays, and it was feeling really, really good. And it's definitely better. And they don't let you just run. They don't let you just make these huge plays anymore. So I'm going to push this out. So you guys take a look and let me know what you think. Let's do an inside run here just to see how that works. It's probably not going to work out well. Oh. Tried to get through. But the game's feeling really good, guys. So check it out. Do some testing here. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys like what you're seeing. I think it's improved a lot, and I really want the gameplay to feel challenging. I don't want any OP. I don't want anything to feel like you could just do whatever you want. So when I saw that today, I'm like, wait a second, I got to fix this. So let's see what that looks like. And another thing too, like the passing, the defensive play calling all around is just going to get better. Okay, the AI is going to pick better defensive plays. If you're throwing a short pass, they're going to try to, cover it better. If you're doing a long pass, they're going to try to make, a better call when it comes to the formations and the zones and everything. So I'm hoping this is a nice improvement to the play calling AI and also the blocking that I mentioned earlier. It's going to be better on the field. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we are the best alternative sports game in 2021, baby. Let's go. Peace.